It's going to have to start off on Abyss. They've already contacted their way out towards B. Kesnet will be the first to fall. We'll keep a close eye on how Cloud9 try to flood out. They're just playing on the other side of the smoke as the right clicks don't initially connect. But Cloud9 settling things down, getting the frags they're looking for. His crew does their best to keep it close and competitive, leaving Shy and Moose in a 1v1. A Ghost in the hands of the Cypher. The swing out is there and Moose delivers. Cloud9 get the pistol. Bam, with the smoke not connecting onto anything, but you see the dart over the top. And Shy's getting the first.
Yeah, what a great trade for the attacking side of crew. More than enough. What is that, Doug?
Spike getting down as well. Right there, that's the flood that you were talking about in the previous round. Moose will fall as well. Everything crumbling for Cloud9. Crew walk into this with pistols and earth and pot among the brass.
T-spawn right now.
Shy is there. Melser has joined the fray. A little bit of reinforcements. A little bit more as far as firepower goes for A main control. In a lot of ways, the map is obviously very different. Rooney will fall to the spike. And
playing these last couple of rounds, they're going to want to flood in while this hit is coming through. Kesnet, he's alone, isolated on the site.
it's the same idea. It was the flood that you were talking about. As soon as you see the utility come out, Zeppo with a right click through the smoke, but there's nothing really able to follow up behind it. Now crew get all the space they're looking for, unless Vanity can do something about it. Light armor in hand, MTA falls.
Down A.
And again, you've got this little mini game that's happening off on the other side of the map as Shy tries to hold mid. They're forced to sit back and wait as the weight of the moment grows. Shy will fall. There's the mid fight that we were talking about. Now all eyes, all attention turned towards A. Oxy will be the first to dash out as every single member of Cloud9. The more prepared crew is the more drilled one here.
But Moose, he's in the back line right now. Now he strikes, he takes out Melzer, but he gets traded by Heat.
Kesnet getting tagged up. Remember, it's Cloud9 who didn't have very much as far as guns. We've already seen one thrifty. Is there another one afoot? Oh my gosh, it very well may be the case. MTA has to hold the line. He's able to get one. Vanity left on his own. MTA 20 HP. A stiff breeze will kill him at this point, and it's more than that. It's a Gale Force. It's Cloud9 pushing forward. Vanity now left in a 1v1. Has the high ground, but does not have the time. Lands a shot. Heat will fall. What a response from Cloud9. Feels like it favors them a little bit more. If we are going to continue to see this brawly approach.
Saw Moose drift over there, but a rotation from Zeppo. He's not here right now in this TP.
He's channeled it. He's stuck it. He's behind them, and I don't think they know where they are. It might not matter, though, as Moose tries to hold the line as best as he can. Now Melser starting to make his presence known. He's taken so much of this space, and again, he's a trap. They don't know where he is, and I don't know that there's any real easy way to clear him out. The flash comes through, Melser falls, but Kesnet responds. Zeppo left on his own. Ooh. Crumbles at the...
This pop flash played. Ooh. What a punish from Kesnet. He's on point right now. Makes you
gonna get a shot at more. Whoa, how in the world does that bullet miss? Fortunately for him, Heat and Shy don't.
And for the side of Cloud9,
so you're absolutely right, Trey. As soon as they get a little bit of presence, they understand what's waiting on the other side. They pop the ult, they try to get past Moose, and he's holding the line on his own, finding two, if he so chooses. But Heat getting cheeky, getting active, getting three. Now Blades online, pop from Oxy, thinking he can will this round back.
Yeah, they're going for it.
He's got the op, he's got the blades, and the knives will have to find a lot of value. The first found, the second cannot settle. Crew get another. Gotta know where they are. The Hunter Series invested, and both Paranoias traded. MTA looking for a tag, but it's Melser who falls at the hands of Oxy. They've done a really good job of keeping back, and the spike is well out of reach here. I don't know that Crew can get back in on this.
No, it's all up to Shy now in a 1v5. He gets the first on the Moose, his counterpart,
30
but
seconds left.
You see them push up towards danger. Melser has already found safe passage across the gap. And Vanity has been overwhelmed, and he's been outnumbered. This flank is a little bit different, and I don't know that they're expecting it. Heat had no idea. Now Kesnet knows. As Oxy gets a move on, finds three on the round. The kid is awoken.
One enemy
And now they've got Rooney, Moose to deal with. Zeppa getting in on the action as well. What a retake from Cloud9.
But look at this, it's going to be a split. This is actually a really good heads-up play from Crew.
30 seconds
What
left.
is C9 going to do about this?
And the problem is, you're right, Cloud9 have no mid presence, so they don't really know what's going on, but I guess Zeppa can just spam through the smoke and get a free kill.
One enemy remaining.
Cloud9 shut the door on the round for Crew. MTA's left on his own. The most recent addition to the squad joining the team and has found a little bit of success, most recently as far as last week, but he won't find any this round. They've invested the Hunter Series, but Melser's so far up ahead of this. They're going to commit to this anyway. He's got the spike out on site by himself. He now falls in the spikes in no man's land. Well out of the reach of any member who can make any impact. But as things slow down, we're left at 2 apiece. Heat forced to just sit back and watch and keep an eye on the flank for Moose. Going in through spawn. As silence creeps across the site, Moose looks to go. Oh no, we missed it, but Moose delivers. A great response as the rock, paper, scissors turns into a flash shot from the KO. Kesna has to take a step back, dashing away. Not able to settle. That's a big opener for Cloud9. How much more can they find? I don't know if they really have any more useful, so they just have to try to flood out of the smoke with the dart over the top. MTA feeling some of the pressure, forced to throw it into reverse. All he's done is throw it into the next round as there's 2v2 left. Oxy so weak, trying to commit to the spike plant. Shy spotted him, and that's a spike. Moose with so much to do, and he cannot convert.
They have a chance to amass a little bit of a lead. This is a fast connector split.
They're so weak.
Oh, they're gonna
eat those. I mean, he's so far ahead of it. They're just so difficult for Cloud9 to get through there. They fully commit to this mid hit as Heat gets 4 on the round. Has a chance for the ace. As we continue to see this great escape play out. Oh, a tactical drop.
Oh, Kesna can't connect.
Oxy's just gonna get spammed through, dropped. No idea that Shy was just around the corner. Starts finding a little bit of value, lighting up one, but not able to respond on the kill. Rudy gets a second. A big round for him. More to be found as he finds a third.
Wow.
That's huge from him.
Again.
With Melser and Heat left on the other side, forced to look in. Vanity on the reposition, blinded, can't see a thing. And it's gotten down to 2. Way closer than it should have been as Zeppa dancing around the wall. Feeling the walls close in. Heat and Melser on the prowl. A little bit of help from Moose as Zeppa stays alive and Cloud9 tie us up at 8. The defensive approach between these teams is staggering to watch. Course so much more invested on this area of the map.
That will allow Cloud9 to have to speed up into A site. And it's a fight in the back site, but the Sheriffs are reigning supreme just like pistol round.
And the weapon has been upgraded now into the hands of Kesnet. The spam coming through will connect onto Rooney. No chance to have impact this round. Moose is left in a 1v5. I think we've seen this one before. A turn of the flash, a swing up from Kesnet. That's 3 for him as a flawless round comes through for Crew to take 9. I wouldn't have it any other way. The defensive smoke is already out. They've got the paranoia through. I don't think they knew that Oxy was there, but it doesn't matter. He's been dismissed. He's been dealt with. Disposed of. And now Cloud9 trying to hold the line as Crew are going to have to fight through the smoke. But is there anything that they can do? They've already been sticking it to half. It's all on Moose and Vanity now. Do they try to take the fight their way as Crew tries to flood through the smoke? It's been left on to Moose. He's gotten 1. Heat has to stick it. There's not a lot of time here. Moose can go aggressive. Is he going to be able to take this? It's already gotten to half. It's going to be so close. Oh my gosh! Crew is head and hands early in this half. But trusting the process. Kesnet with blades. He's flashed up, tries to land the shot onto Oxy, but he can't. Had nowhere to go. The dash has already been expended.
They do have an operator, though.
You should run.
They're investing a lot here. Fully convinced they can win this out.
Yeah, it's a great Killjoy ultimate, actually. Rooney might be able to catch some players off. Ooh, they're spamming.
Not able to stay alive. Not able to avoid the damage. Now Vanity still with that op. Connects onto MTA. Again with near nothing.
This is so awkward. Molly won't be able to get any value. Vanity's still alive, though.
He's able to get one. Melser sticking it, and he covers him. But Moose has not been spotted. I don't think Melser knows he's there. Very nicely done.
Yeah, he heard that as well.
And again, that was the response to this mid presence that we were talking about. And yeah, you may have figured out mid, but you haven't figured out Shy. 2 on the round already. Finally falling. As they're committing to this plan, numbers the way of the attack, and it does not seem to be getting any better as Cloud9 get to 9. Not overcommitting, not oversending. In fact, Vanity just waltzes into his death.
That's one of the most risky plays I think I've seen. But the trade from Zeppa, he's going for 2. He settles.
3v2 the way of the defense as Oxy peeks his way around to another. Heat now falling. Rooney joining him as Oxy continues to cause problems from backside. 2 now as the spike has been planted. Make that 3. And now the dash, realizing he's had enough. You've got these. Dude, how to get the map just came out. What is this? How does he already have these lineups? Melser with no real option, nothing that he can do. He's gonna get his one kill.
Wait,
Hang on now. The spam, surely, that connects as the smoke dissipates. Melser has been caught, he's been spotted, he's been had. Both will fall, but the round goes the way of Cloud9. We're tied. Allowed Oxy to path a little bit more aggressive, but this time not the case. They've got the paranoia. He's gonna do it anyway, right into the smoke, and Oxy's dead. I don't know if that smoke was a miss or they just wanted to commit to it anyway. Either way, Cloud9 forced to go forward, forced to walk into Melser, and it's carnage. Cloud9 systematically picked apart one by one. And Moose left to pick up the pieces.
forget an up down. Okay, there's the up down.
Oh, forget about the double up, the triple
up down.
The lockdown invested.
Interesting lockdown. It basically denied everything, but Kesnet on the flank, he only gets one.
How was he even there? It's all settled down now to threes. The spike has made his way out onto the site.
But the problem is this plant spot.
Closing moments now as Crew look to take some of this space. Heat's already finding a little bit of value. Make that 2 on the round. All of them fall apart. Crew make their debut on Abyss. Cloud9's pick.
Yeah, you have everything smoked off right now. 3 different layers. And Shy, he almost gets that kill, but Moose, rightly so. They're waiting for Oxy here. They heard him. He made way too many steps. These risky plays. They're giving Crew a chance back into the rounds.
They're all funneled into Worm, though. I mean, this is going to be really difficult to get through. Maybe the utility will be enough, but this feels very reminiscent to the pistol that we saw on Abyss.
And they're just waiting for any type of push from Oxy right now. This time, Oxy, he's wise to it, though. But I say that, he still gets punished.
Only one found.
He's trying to make something out of nothing, but Melser. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil.
This has gotten messier than it should have.
It's
chaotic.
It's down to 1v2 and Rooney. The safe and steady hands of Rooney. And you're already seeing Crew invest a little bit more towards mid. Oh, this is really nicely done from the defense.
So snappy with it.
And now the spike's out no man's land. You've got one player close by. It's Vanity with the judge. Very familiar weapon in his hands. Opts for something a little bit stronger, a little bit more powerful. And the sleight of hand gets him another kill.
It will be another re-smoke there in front B.
Moose.
And aggression for Moose.
He's gonna spot them both, isn't he? Yeah.
Placing alarm bot.
That just looks so easy.
Or leave it up.
He's got to be cautious. There's a lot of pressure headed for him, and they've... Oh, what? The post? That's what keeps him alive? Moose gets 2. I mean, snappy shots from Heat to stop those antics. How do you deal with that? You've got the most dynamic high-low I think I've ever seen is Oxy satcheling forward.
Rooney as well, building closer to towards that ult. Oxy taking all that free real estate. Vanity cleaning up the round.
They're starting to lean back A. Vanity not able to stick at their side that I was just mentioning. And so we're starting to see a lot of this delay again for Cloud9. We're 45 seconds left into the round. They have a little bit of room, or they just try to overwhelm A. It works against Melser.
Just in the right time, but doesn't get the kill.
The paranoia out. MTA trying to take a step back, but Rooney arrives at just the right time. Now they pop the ult, but it's not going to connect. And so Cloud9, with just a few seconds left in the round, finds space.
Planted.
They leave things in a 1v2 in the hands of Heat, who was a hero for Crew so many times. The res popped. The fight from Rooney, inching forward at 31 HP left for the initiator as Rooney will fall. Now, with 2 bullets left, how do you do this? A change in the weapon and Zeppa cleans him up. Pop the ult. It's just MTA on the other side. Oxy's never even able to get the ult off. Remember here, they still have 2 Guardians in the hands of the defense. The spike down. Moose 1 away from his ult. They've invested the Nightfall 2 and the Paranoia.
Yeah, this is snowballing out of control for the side of Crew right now, Doug.
I mean, they are confident in something. And that confident approach, call to arms, might be a sign of success. Kesnet falls, Heat does too, and it's just the Sheriff now. In the 1v3, the first target not connecting. Zeppa with 3, Cloud9 get to 6. That was
far, Doug. Ooh, Heat takes out the spike of Zeppa.
Very nice shot.
And that's Thrash gone for the rest of the round. He cannot pick that back up. He is dead.
The lockdown invested, the spike not even planted yet, so there should be a pretty notable time window there. What a shot from Melser.
Placing swarm.
So now they're going to wait this thing out, and now they can push their way forward. Melser just has to buy his time. cautious now. Get out of there. He's still stuck down there. He doesn't have a TP. As the spike ticks away, Moose and Rooney left alone. A little bit of utility dropped, and this is so tough for the remaining two members. Can they try to hold things down as much as they can? What a swing from Moose!
Player standing.
Meltzer's left in a 1v1. Rooney had some big moments. Does he even know that it started? He's gotten it to half. The smoke goes down. The bullets come through.
That Prowler will fish him out, but he still gets one?
Not able to find much more. So that has been dealt with. Meanwhile, while all of that was going on, the spike has been planted. It's been ticking away for a little bit now as kills are traded back and forth.
Initiated.
Vanity stuck on the other side. It seems like they're all going to be huddling into tree. They've got to have a decent idea of where that is. Oh, they're going to pass right by each other. Vanity getting active with it. Only traded 1-for-1 though. Heat's on the tap. They still don't have any tree control. They've got Wingman coming through. They've got the spam through the smokes. This is such a, borderline impossible situation. Shy only gets his one as Cloud9 get a considerable amount of money to work through. That's certainly not the stun they were looking for. That high hit so many. He's gonna pop the ult, but Zeppa's close, so he doesn't know he's there. Kesnet falls, but at least the rocket went off. Zeppa's not able to stabilize and get any more.
Down A.
It's all up to Heat here in a
Enemy remaining.
in a 1v2 on this side of the map. Melzer will be able to get with him here, though.
Moose on the swing. He gets both. 3 on the round for him. His crew finally finds success. An alarm bot keeping him back from B. You've got a couple of guns, a firing squad watching over it. And Rooney's already dead. Pops the ult. Now the question is, do they try to take this fight? That was not an assist, so that ult is still in play. Now he finds it onto Heat. Meanwhile, Melzer trying to do his moves backside. He can. Plant committed now. MTA has this pit. He's been holding onto that thing for a little while too. As they invest the Thrash, they're going to clear all the way back into sight. Rooney dead. MTA detained. And that pit will last at least one more round. Oxy with the ult. Kesnet a sitting duck. It's going to take a little bit more than that. It's going to go off, and crew are forced to scatter and try to get out of the site as best as they can. It was Heat who was detained, I believe. I don't really know how you do it with the weaponry they have. 2 Guardians, 2 Sheriffs. I mean, that's going to help the matter, but one of them is now just sitting harmlessly on the ground. But that might be where the real firepower is in the Sheriffs. The spray is too steady, it's too stable. Oh, they're going to try to crunch this around Mound. They've got a Paranoia on one side. They've got a swing out from door. Shy finding his 2, but Zeppa a little bit better. Spike drop. Finding 2 of his own. Meanwhile, Moose has gone exploring the wall. The only thing keeping him back, he's cleared him. Now they've got to know where he is, and Moose just drops him. Oh, no way. He hears him. He knows he's there. He's dead. Zeppa with 3. You've got a couple before you. Vanity commits to the spike plant, and he never even gets a shot to fight back.
Yeah, Paranoia and Gecko Flash combined here would be deadly for crew. That Paranoia connects onto 2. So does the Gecko Flash.
Right over the top, but it's Heat who walks away with the kill. That was a slaughter.
Doug, how does he win when he's blinded by 2 different characters?
They're a step ahead of this.
We're a little bit too slow into this, and it's going to be a fast flood with these classics. That nade does connect on the Moose.
You've got an eye backside. Shy joining in on it. The Paranoia will delay the flood for just a little bit longer. And then again, Oxy with 15 HP. Vanity, not much more. I don't know how Vanity even gets 1 there.
To start building it round by round, and then, you know, who knows?
Yeah, an 11-1 comeback starts a step at a time.
Going down early on, and Shy, he's not even aware. Rooney
Enemy remaining.
playing aim labs in the back
Spike
sight.
down A.
That should all about wrap things up. MTA's left alone in a 1v4. He's gotten it down to a 1v3, but with so many members of Cloud9 left on the other side, once they understand where crew are headed, the ult is popped from Kesnet. There's only 1 target on site, it's Vanity, and he's just around the bend. He slouches forward, he's been spotted, he's been dealt with. And it wasn't off the rocket, but the outcome is the same. Now Oxy looking to fill in! He gets 2, he gets a 3rd! Oxy looking to call game, and he very well might. Heat behind him, cleans him up. Moose in a 1v2.
My goodness.
He's gonna want to fight.
What is that? Oh, Rooney's going in first because he has the ultimate.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna get dropped instantly.
Yeah, he can't use it anymore with Oxy falling there. He'll just get ran down.
Right, where is he going? Vanity finds his 1. turret betraying his position. Zeppa on the swing. Shy will fall. He's left alone. A 1v1. Zeppa weak. Just 45 HP. He's gonna have to do a wingman. It becomes a 1v2. That's finally cleared out. The tap not connecting. Both clips empty. The reload through. The swing out. He's waiting just on the other side of the turret, but he's forced out by the mosh. Now eye cleared. Bullets delivered. Heat gets crew to 5. He was playing just on the other side of the close smoke. It didn't hit him. Oxy's on the swing. Oh, and he finds his one. But it traded right back. Crew with numbers advantage. Everything crumbling once more. Numbers the way of Crew. Time is short. The paranoia is out from Melser. The paranoia is going to help, though. I think it hit all 3. Oh, no, it only hit 2. Melser still alive, avoiding the utility. Crew gets a 7. He's dying there. He can still provide impact with his smokes. The Hawkback side is really good. Oxy's already dealt with. Melser finding 2. That's 3 on the round for him. A flawless round as Crew get to 8. Cloud9 try to flood out into the site. There's a paranoia from behind them. It's going to buy so much time. Can they keep them back? Shy falls. Heat will join them as well. It's a 2v2 now. Kaznet dancing around the box. Able to get a little bit of damage onto 1. And the ult popped. The nade pushing Vanity back. 18 HP. It's all onto him now. Kaznet with 4.
There's so many players ready for this play.
Kaznet again. Not only equalizing them, giving them the advantage. And Vanity's in a really good spot. Is this how it ends?
No way.
Is this how it ends?
No way.
Spotting 2, spotting all 3. 2 found with 1 bullet. Now Kaznet forced to swing back and deal with him. He's got to creep forward. Now starting to look. There it is. 1 found. And that's his ult. 3 for Kaznet. Vanity weak. No armor, but he's on the hunt. And I don't think Kaznet knows. With knife out, he's behind him. There's the ult popped. With the satchel in his hand, he's going to turn around and find it. And Kaznet with the Red Bull clutch.
But it's a front B exchange, Rooney. He gets 1, Melser trades.
It's instantly. Oh, the rocket doesn't land. Melser's able to make another great escape. A couple of bullets spamming through as the spike still playing at 44 HP for MTA, and he still gets the best of Oxy and Zeppa 2. Crew with such control here. What? And it's not getting any worse. Of course, it's Kaznet. Who else but Kaznet? Vanity on the tap, waiting for the swing, not realizing that Kaznet's just around the corner. Crew have gotten to 11. The paranoia out, tagging onto 1. Oxy's position also given away by the Prowler. Oh, what a shot from Oxy. But again, it's always in kind. Where's the trade? Can Kaznet do it? Dancing around the door. No, Oxy with 3. Looking to put him away, but he can't yet. Has the damage been enough? The spike trying to get through. Zeppa's waiting on the other side. They're going to funnel to their death, but Shy left in a 1v2. If he can find a timing here, though, this would be ridiculous. Can Shy do it again? No! Cloud9 avoid disaster.
It looks like they're not going to go for it, though. If they don't go for it, they need to keep players here, holding it.
That's the fault line. Careful on the swing from Cloud9 as they're going to try to funnel their way out of Garage, back into spawn, and they've got them wrapped in. The one benefit is they've got Melser, who's still playing back towards long. Kaznet's already gotten it to half. He's so weak, though. Vanity dancing around the smoke. He swings out into his death. Kaznet's going to be able to stick it the whole way. The last couple of kills come through the way of Crew. Cloud9 trying to commit to the plant once more. You have the stun, you've got the paranoia. What? That wasn't supposed to go that way.
God,
they've gotten another.
Costly, Doug. This is so costly. A Bulldog upgraded, but Oxy gets taken out into the round. It was scrappy. It was anything but clean. But on a map like this, you can't play every single site. If you do, you kind of just get smothered. Right. You get overwhelmed. So the retakes have been really good so far from Crew. Can they keep it up?
Oxy's in a really good spot. Only able to find 1, though. Now they're going to have to deal with Cloud9 and all of the presence that they have down C long. Heat's already fallen, but again, the trade comes through. I don't really know. What does MTA try to dart through and they try to fight through the smokes? They're also so concerned about the push coming in from Garage, and it never arrives. The bullet's unable to settle. It seems like Cloud9 will be able to get away with this one. Very nicely done.
Yeah, a good post plan if you're going to keep giving us C site.
Melser's in a really good position here. And he's the first to find the feed. Vanity down, a tap of the spike, and now they've got the Hunter's Fury they're going to have to deal with. 13 seconds left. Oxy looking to push the pace back into spawn, and he's dealt with. Can they delay any longer? 45 HP, he's got to get the fights now. 4 seconds left.
No time.
If he commits to it, he should be able to stick it, but it's going to be so damn close.
Whoa.
There it is. He's gotten it down to 1. Moose left alone. Can he connect? Only on the first. Here's all of this.
Oh, the timing is perfect.
He's going to find them all, isn't he? The paranoia, really nice response and a filthy shot from Rooney.
Always good for 1.
MTA trying to hold the line in the smoke, and he cannot as Melser drops down from heaven. Vanity's left alone. He will get cleaned up.
Zeppa.
It's making a lot of noise. They've got to know they're there. They're going to walk into the disaster that is Crew holding the line. MTA getting his 2, and that's a spike down there. He's been surrounded. And now Vanity's left alone. He's been able to scoop up the spike, but guess who's waiting on the other side? It's Kesnit with the op.
Kesnit hasn't played Neon all year.
There are so many firsts, or I guess it's been a while.
How do you help Oxy here? If he gets cleared out, it's done.
I mean,
Getting a kill right there is great.
Only one found.
But yeah, you gotta back up now. There's no...
Shy's gonna be trying to re-clear, and Rooney just destroys him.
Obliterated him.
Remember the hop, still in the hands of Kesnit. The swing through, Zeppa's dead. And that was almost Kesnit's life. Can Moose find a little bit of space here? Rooney trying to commit to the ult. He is gonna get the kill, but it was gotten to have. Can Kesnit clean it up on his own? No, what a swing from Moose. What an investment from Cloud9, and what a round win.
They can't buy. It's a scrappy buy. Oxy takes the head off of Kesnit. Sit down, son. Gets another one on a Shy.
They just don't really have the guns to fight back with here.
The delay in the back sight.
That was the one rifle that was still upstanding. It's just Sheriffs now.
Wait, there's a chance.
Spike planted.
The 2v3.
Last player standing.
Never mind.
The chance was slim. In a 1v3 situation like this, I think we've got to go back to the previous now in the Cloud9 we're able to put together, because I think you're right. Given where Oxy is right now,
Ooh.
it could be disaster. Meanwhile, Moo's trying to find a little bit of space. Safety valve is no longer around. 1-for-1 traded as the flash comes through, the spike in hand for Zeppa.
Oh.
Only one found, but he's still healthy. He's still got plenty of room to work with. Crew snatched his sight right back. Persistent in their approach. Try to hit C once more.
So much utility. Poor Oxy.
I mean, that's the life of a Jet. When you got Cypher on the other side, Vanity getting aggressive. Only finding one, though. And now Moose left to his own devices.
Melzer gets taken out. Still 30 seconds of play. Kesnit's sitting at.
And for as weak as he is, this is still a difficult one, but Moose wins it out. 13 seconds left. He's now more than halfway to having his ult online.
10 seconds left.
And so I think he continue to lean into this a little bit more. They don't commit to the TP, but Oxy does commit to the site, and he gets the best of MTA too.
Yeah, he's aware that Shy's stuck here, but he loses that battle.
Oh, he's waiting on the other side of the smoke. The ult is so good. It's gonna give everything away.
Oh my goodness.
Melser's on back side. Shy's on the swing. He gets 3 on the round. The value that he's had these last 2 rounds has been ridiculous.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was on Haven where Cloud9 also choked the last time they played in playoffs. This time they don't have any chance though. There is no lead that they have.
This is a brutal setup. I mean, if there's any contact, he can drop a flash or he can just swing. Meanwhile, utility coming through, the wall goes up, Rooney goes down, Vanity and Oxy left alone. It's all on Vanity, and he will meet a similar demise.
Oh, they gotta clear all of it if they want. Moose, he has to come up huge. Oh, Melzer, he's too on point right now.
Melzer MTA is on the side by himself. He's been left alone. The flood out from Crew as they attempt to fight for the site. Vanity's gotten it to half. Can they keep it together? Melzer's on the swing, gives his life away. And Heat has nothing he can do. He picks the wrong target. The defuse comes through. Right on cue, but they should be able to pass right by it. Moose is playing his timing and his position so perfectly. And now he's tucked in the smoke. They still don't know that he's there. He can win this round by himself. The fact that he can't move is a sign. But MTA on the spam drops him. Moose had such a good opportunity, but not able to convert. And now the rest of Cloud9 flood to their death. Oxy a 1v5 with the Guardian, spotting the first, dashing away, no kills found, a flawless round for Crew. Now the paranoia to the left, Kesnit back sight, but does not realize that Moose has been waiting.
Yeah.
And now it seems like Cloud9 are going to try to flood this. Given that Moose is playing back sight, they have to try to help him as best as they can. And that's exactly what they're doing. How in the world does Rooney find that shot? Melzer's now got 4 HP. Rooney and Moose, those two in tandem, winning the round for Cloud9. Waiting on the other side of the cage. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is losing the sight. Zeppa will fall. Op still in the hands of Oxy. Meanwhile, crew running amok.
30 seconds left.
I mean, it's just Vanity now as the Op falls. Moose too, and he's on a really late flank. A 2v4. Very reminiscent of the 2v5 that Cloud9 were able to pull off for Lightning to strike in the same place twice. And it might just work out. A 2v4 quickly gets cut down into a 2v3, but now it's all onto Moose, and it cannot convert of the stack, so they should be okay. The shot darts come through. Oxy just fully sends it. Fully committed, fully convinced in the flood, and it is just 3 kills for Kesnet.